of our customers still.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's not easy to market the agriculture equipment. Not too easy.
Well, we can say it's not easy to market all kind of tires currently.
No,
and
for heavy
the
equipment
structures.
it's easier. For construction equipment, mining equipment is much easier. Because I was handle the John Deere as well long time ago in
Okay.
United Tractors. It's not
Okay.
growing well like heavy equipment in the mining and construction.
Yes, of course, we can say this because but the mining tires and mining sector is also fluctuating quite a lot, depends on the coal price and
Yeah.
what things and everything. But of course, the Indonesia market is for designed for the coal price and coal mining and mining sector generally. But for agriculture, yeah, it's moving slowly, but moving.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of the Belarus tractors and of course, in terms of the tires. So, I mean, since we have cooperation between Belshina and MTZ tractor, so where is Belshina, where then the tractor, or vice versa, where is the tractor, there is Belshina.
Yeah.
But it's going slowly, quite slowly.
We must revolutionate the planting way of doing, because Indonesia is very famous with the manual planting. Yeah. While in
Correct.
US, they run with mechanical planting and harvesting. So something must be changed to make this agriculture equipment moving faster.
Oh, I see. As far as I know, the Cobexindo, they will try. I mean, getting attached to this project with Belarus tractors. They were intended to teach and teach and change the mind of these farmers to use the tractors and the machinery instead of the manual labor. But it's not easy, like it's not easy to change the
anyway. Time is coming. We must leave it back to Tito to lead this meeting.
Okay.
Talk to you later on. Okay, Tito.
Yeah.
You take over. Sorry for that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I just finalized for the delegates. So we check first for the speakers. Yeah, for the speakers here, we have to take a look for the speakers. Yeah, for the speakers, we can see now. Okay.
My friend Pamarpaung is there.
Yeah, Pamarpaung.
Oh.
Pamarpaung.
With his white hair.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pak.
Still mute. Pamarpaung is from the Jakarta Mining Club.
Okay. Used to be black, Jeff.
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah, used to be black.
I know that.
Jeff, that's the sign of getting old.
No, just adding the number of age.
Oh, is that right?
No,
it's
you're
only
not
a matter of number, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Excellency Kolesnik already here. Excellency Sadoko already here from Minsk, also here. We can see Kirill already here. What's about the Harso Busara already in? Pak Febri from INCA, the train industry in Indonesia already here. And also I see from the Trade Directorate General from the Commerce Indonesia Trade Ministry and also Indonesia Industrial Ministry already here. And also the Indonesia Embassy from Moscow also already here, already in Pak Harsono speakers already here. But I see that Mr. Syarhe Zubik already here, yeah? And Vadim Sadowski also already in here too. So it looks like all the speakers already in this room. Then before starting the agenda, I just want to share something so we can know about the agenda today. before we start. Okay, take a look at this one. Wait. Okay, wait. We can see now, right? So this will be the agenda. Yeah. Sorry. We will have the opening remark by the Excellency Kolesnik and also Excellency Sadoko. And then we have the show the MOU signing. Actually, this is not the signing process. We already correspondent and already signed, and we will just show that already signed to promote the international trade between Indonesia and Belarus. And also next we will go to the speaker session. Yeah, we start with Pak Jeffrey, then Pak Marpaung, then next speaker will come Pak Arsono, Bu Sarah, and I also myself also will do the presentation. So this is the agenda for today's. Yeah. Can I stop sharing? Okay. Then it's already 1400. Then we will have to start the meeting. To keep the meeting run fluently, then I will ask for a cooperation between for the all attendee here. Please get the microphone still on mute. Yeah, when if you are not in the speaking session. Yeah, speaking session. Please keep it on mute so we will avoid the interfere, yeah, from the outside voice. And if allowable, then please have the camera on, yeah, if available, yeah. Okay, but keep the microphone in mute position. It's mandatory, so we can then have the presentation fluently, and then it will become a session for the dialogue and also discussion and also question and answer. There is a special session about that, yeah. Okay. Then all speakers are already here, and ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yeah. First of all, we have to thanks to God Almighty that we can gather here in Jakarta at 1400. And good morning in Mings. Yeah, for everybody here, especially the Excellency Kolesnik and Aliakse. How are you? Hope all in good condition. And also Excellency Sadoko and Evgenia, who already worked quite hard, yeah, to make this thing happen. Hope everybody there are in good condition. And also our speakers in Jakarta, in Minsk, and also in Singapore, and also in Surabaya. I see Honorary Consul in Surabaya. Thank you for joining this meeting, the 4th Indonesia-Belarus Business and Trade Meeting 2021. Yeah, we don't meet each other for a year already. Yeah, last year is December. We meet each other with Belarusian friend. Yeah, and now it's already come 2021, but actually it's still in January. Yeah, our topic is bringing trade opportunity for high-tech products. So this time we are talking about quite a high-tech product covering industrial machinery, equipment, and material. Yeah, Pak Darmawan Utomo, our honorary consul Belarus in Surabaya, already joined. Yeah, at the 3rd of February 2021 at Wednesday. Yeah, organized by ITTIC, Indonesia Trade, Tourism, and Investment Club. Yeah, in cooperation with the embassy, Indonesian embassy in Moscow, and also Belarusian embassy in Jakarta, and of course the NCM, National Center for Marketing in Minsk, Belarus. The background is Indonesia is one of the richest natural resources country with huge population, very stable politically, and keep growing the economy even though in a hard time during the pandemic. But we, Indonesia, also want to develop, yeah, the products based on technology, high-tech one, to export it around the world. Not only export the commodity, raw material, but we also want to export the goods material based on technology. Yeah. The mission is bring the opportunities in a high-tech product trade between Indonesian and Belarusian. Yeah. This meeting attended by expert speakers sharing machinery and equipment manufacturer and trader, and also material manufacturer and trader, and also from the government side. Yeah. So at first, we will please have the opening remarks from Belarusian Ambassador, His Excellency, Mr. Valery Kolesnik. The time is yours, sir.
Good morning, Minsk. Good afternoon, Jakarta, Surabaya. Good morning, Moscow. Greeting everyone in New Year. It is my pleasure to join this first meeting in 2021. And let me observe just few points about the last year. So our trade between Belarus and Indonesia reached $180 million. We have some positive trends. First of all, we continue to increase potash fertilizers delivery. We continue to deliver dump trucks. We started also once again agricultural machinery, commercial vehicles. Our Belarus dairy product increased more than 70% last year. As at the same time, Indonesia increased its palm oil, coffee, fishery export to Belarus. In some cases, more than 5 times. So it is a very good success, and I think that our meetings, online meetings, also contributed to the success of our companies in Indonesia and Belarus. More than 200 participants already took part in 3 such events organized since August 2020. Well, during online business and trade meetings, we are expanding the fields of cooperation. And today, I fully support the idea to focus mostly on machinery promotion. As I mentioned, in 2020, in spite of pandemic, we continued to supply dump trucks, agricultural machinery, trucks for Indonesian defense needs. And today we gathered in this meeting the most widely known Belarusian companies that have good business relations with Indonesia, and some others that have desire to start their business or joint ventures in Indonesia market. And it is also my pleasure to note that today we have to sign MOU between National Center of Marketing and Investment Club, and Trade, Tourism and Investment Club. So I think that this MOU will promote further B2B contacts, and we will find new projects for the benefit of both countries. I wish fruitful work to everyone and stay safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency, for the very good opening remarks, and we hope that it can be more and more growing and more developing in our cooperation to promote the trade between Indonesia and Belarus. Thank you for the remark. And then we go to the next opening remark. Please, the Belarus National Center of Marketing, NCM, His Excellency, Mr. Valery Sadoko, to deliver his remark. Please.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Good day, everybody. Dear participants of the 4th Belarusian Indonesian Business and Trade Meeting on Industry, Machinery, Equipment and Material, I'm glad that our bilateral session continue, which certainly benefits trade and economic relations between our countries. I would like to underline that the support of the Embassy of Belarus in Jakarta, along with the contribution of His Excellency Valery Kolesnik, are undeniable. Many thanks for your careful work. It is also impossible to ignore the significance of Indonesian Trade, Tourist and Investment Club in promotion key industries, awareness among markets of both countries. I thank Mr. TITO LOHO for laying the foundation for our online sessions. We hope that our cooperation is far from reaching its limit, and moreover, it will be stronger and more productive. In confirmation of our intentions, we are planning to sign the Memorandum of Understanding between ITTIC and the National Center for Markets and Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Republic of Belarus, in the framework of this meeting. Today, Belarusian companies MAS, Belas, Beltire Asia, and Amcator and another will tell about their capacities for integration into the global economy and desire to find new promising markets. And in addition, we'll get useful information on the activities of Indonesian counterparts. Warm welcome to all participants. Thank you.
Thank you, Excellency Sadoko, for the opening remarks, and we hope that it deliver the clearly message that we have to keep the serial meeting to promote, and to more promote about the trade between both countries. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And also, I just want to take a review. I just want to show first about our speakers. Yeah, for today's agenda. Wait for a moment. Wait. Here is our speakers. Yeah, hope everybody can see it. We have the 5 Indonesian speakers and 5 from Belarus. Oh, I'm sorry that it should be the picture of the Excellency Kolesnik. Yeah, I'm very sorry that to put the picture of the Mr. Aliakse, but okay, Mr. Sadoko, His Excellency Kolesnik, and also then the Belas truck, then Ming's automobile plant, and Director Beltire Asia. And from Indonesian side, we will have me, myself. I will introduce the platform, yeah, the digital platform to promote the trade. And also, it will be Pak Jeffrey Mulyono. He is the very Indonesian senior mining consultant. And also, we will have Pak Mangantar Marpaung from the Jakarta Mining Club. And we proudly present the Indonesian oil and gas industrial equipment manufacturer, yeah, who is already export to several countries and used by the contractors in overseas. And also Pak Harsono Salim from Kota Minyak, and also then we will have Bu Sarah Mariati as a business consultant, focusing in consultant for the business license, especially for the foreign investment, because Indonesia still need investment a lot to develop, especially to develop its very rich natural resources to give it the added value. Yeah. So again, please send my apologies to to Excellency Kolesnik to put the picture from our teams. Thank you. Okay. Then we know that Indonesia is very rich in natural resources, especially in mining. We know also that now the commodity price is getting higher and higher again. Yeah, coal, mineral, gold, and the hottest one is the nickel. Yeah, the nickel, which is used by not only the stainless steel, but will be also used by an electric vehicle. And we put the regulation for the should smelted, yeah, should be a smelter, build the smelter in Indonesia. So it's become the very hot issue and hot business. So we will have 2 speakers regarding about that to explain, maybe to encourage about investment in Indonesia. We have here Pak Jeffrey Mulyono. Pak Jeffrey Mulyono is a very senior. He used to be a president director of one of the biggest coal mining company, Brown Coal, many years ago, and he was also as a chairman of the Indonesian Mining Association, and also was Indonesian Coal Mining Association. Yeah, we also have here the second speaker, Pak Marpaung. Pak Marpaung is a technical guy. Yeah, he used to be the director of technique in the Directorate General of the we call it mining. Yeah, Minerba, mineral and coal. Yeah, Directorate General. He used to be the director of technique, and now he's the founder. He's the founder of the Jakarta Mining Club. He will share about all information, and you can ask both Pak Jeffrey and Pak Marpaung for many issues related about mining. Yeah, and then we will have the speakers from the Pak Harsono Salim from the Indonesian oil and gas manufacturer. We also have here some of the machinery manufacturer. We have Inca. We have also a Prowell here, Pak Mr. Abdillah from Prowell. Pak Arsono produced oil and gas. Prowell also produced oil and gas, and both of their equipment used around the world, not only Indonesia, but around the world. Yeah, they have it everywhere in the world. They sell it to India, they sell it to the Middle East and whatever. And we also have others Indonesian machinery producer like Inca, who produce the train, sell to Philippines, sell to Bangladesh, sell to Sri Lanka. Maybe can share a little bit story later on. And we also have some of the Belarusian product manufacturer. Yeah, okay, here. Then we will have also here from the ITTIC Bu Sarah Mariati, our team, and Miss Lely Supratini, and also Georgina Mika here from the ITTIC team. Yeah, okay. Then we please Pak Jeffrey Mulyono to deliver his speech and also information about the Indonesian mining updates. Pak Jeffrey, please.
Okay, thank you, Pak Tito. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen who are in Minsk and in Moscow, and good afternoon for those who are in Singapore, Surabaya, and Jakarta. Very pleased to have this opportunity to discuss about the opportunity of our mutual cooperation between these two countries. As you know, probably that Indonesia consists of 17,000 islands and number of tribe, and also we have more than 270 million people, and a lot of mineral available in this country, a lot of other opportunity possible in this country, like agriculture, forestry, not so much anymore, but then tourism, then industry. Our government is striving to have better availability of electricity, so it will encourage the industrialization in over area, not only in Java Island, which is the most populated island, but also in Kalimantan, Sumatra, and Papua, and some other places like Sulawesi, etc. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think Indonesia is very interesting country to watch for you and to get the opportunity. Nothing is easy to start on, but I think the opportunity is there. For those manufacturer of equipment, like heavy equipment, construction equipment, agriculture equipment, Indonesia is a good market to develop your opportunity and also to start on industrialization. But you must know the competition. Like, for example, I will move on to the other object later on. For example, heavy equipment, construction and mining equipment, we have several brands that are already famous in this country. To compete with them, I think the most important thing is to show the ability, the capability to do the product support. Because once the company buy the expensive equipment, they need to have assurance that the equipment will run for number of years. They cannot stop because waiting for support, for spare part, for technician, etc. So that is a competition of heavy equipment and construction equipment. If you are talking about agriculture equipment, the challenge is different. Most our farmer is very familiar with traditional planting, very traditional farmer, except of the plantation company like palm oil, rubber, etc. But for those who are intensively need this equipment, they used to run the farming using a manual activity. So if we are going to market this, we must came in with a project of developing the mechanical farming. If not, then this market will be very small. If we are talking about the other aspect like palm oil, rubber, etc., the needs of the equipment is not that much because they need the equipment only on salting. But once they are harvesting, they do with different devices. Industrial forestry, of course, need the log scatter, different than the agriculture equipment. And also Indonesia, because of the high population people, where we are aware about the bonus demography that are coming to our country, where in 2020, 2035 until 2040 is the peak of the bonus demography of the working generation. So we are now striving to educate them to have the ability to adopt new technology coming to the country. So for this sense, Indonesia is very open for investment activity. So of course, the opportunity to market the product to sell into the country itself and for exporting. So I believe Belarus and Indonesia can cooperate together to find any opportunity uh, in starting up the relationship. I understand number of company from Belarus already start on the uh, trading activity here, like Belas truck, Belarus agriculture equipment, and etc. So I believe our government, hopefully our government officer agree with my statement. Our government is very supporting to invite all the investors from overseas to start on in this country. But again, the 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 entry barrier is not easy. If you refer to the history of industrialization in Indonesia back in early 70s, 80s, where the Japanese start on the industrialization in the country, there is number of objection because the working behavior is different, etc. But after that, the business is growing well. Now, China entering into this country with number of industrialization and also to joint venture with our local business player to start on smelter for nickel, and then thinking of producing the battery for electricity mobile equipment, etc. So back again to the intention of my explanation today is not a number. I think the number will be delivered later on by TITO LOHO in number of statistical number. But for me, I want to deliver that Indonesian opportunity for Indonesian and Belarusian is there. It's not easy, but possible. And when you can penetrate nicely, it will grow big. But again, we must know how to start on every individual business. Oil, for example, we are having oil, but not so much compared to Middle East countries. But oil also need to be developed in this country to fulfill our own needs. Of course, in the near future, the renewable energy and the substitution energy is developing by our country, but it won't be reducing the production of oil become zero. Coal, for example, today we are striving to reduce the CO2 emission for not using coal directly. But I believe the opportunity of having coal beneficiation, the downstream industry is there, and number which are not yet developed. Today, I think we are talking about demethylator to produce DMA for replacing LPG, for reducing our importation. We are thinking about producing methanol. We are thinking about producing more fertilizer. I believe other countries also need to import fertilizer from our country, because in the past, fertilizer is producing in this country for our own farmer. But when we can produce more, I think fertilizer can be exporting too. Sulfur is available everywhere. Nickel, gold, copper, uh, iron, and many other commodities. Cement industry, of course, is another opportunity for people to came in into the industry. I understand cement market is now fulfilled already by our production capacity, but for export is still open. I think number of other opportunities. Rubber, Indonesia is famous with one of the biggest rubber producer in the world, because rubber is not 100% replaceable by the other chemical component, because we still need natural rubber for having a standard industrial. So rubber is also is a need. The point is how we can cooperate this running business with number of population that we have in the country. We have the opportunity to educate our people to adapt to new technology, new investment, new approach. By then, we are now striving to educate more and more people to adapt to this changing. I think, ladies and gentlemen, I hope Belarus and Indonesia can cooperate together to find out which opportunity is suitable for Belarus and which opportunity is available in Indonesia, and we can start on developing those issues, those opportunity, and catch up into fruitful result. I'm not too sure about the tourism. Indonesia is very rich of tourism object these days because of the pandemic. Tourism is not so favorable, but pandemic will be end one time, not in a month, probably in years, but it will end, and then we can have the opportunity to come back to normal life. So if Belarus also having the competence of investment in the tourism activity, I think it is open also for your people. I think that's what can I deliver the good opportunity for our cooperation. We hope that this is not a starting actually, but this is the starting period where we can start on thinking and finding solution, and we can encourage also the your existing business cooperation with Indonesian players, how to encourage them, how to enrich them, how to make more beneficial from that. I think that what can I deliver. Thank you very much for your attention, and hope that we can see the growing of this, the trade industry of this two country will be growing well. I think that's Pak Tito what I can deliver, and hopefully the webinar will be giving a good result this afternoon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much for the information, Pak Jeffrey. It's very enlightenment, yeah, very enlightenment all of us based on the information that Pak Jeffrey gave. Yeah, the message is the possibility is very good. The opportunity is very big, but of course we have to work hard to reach that opportunity. Become
exactly.
big, yeah. Okay. And I just get the information that the MOU already signed. Then now is being put in the PowerPoint, then will be shown soon as possible. But for the meantime, while we are preparing to show about the MOU that already signed by ITTIC and also NCM, we please first for the second speakers, yeah, Pak Marpaung. Then after that, we have Bu Sarah. Please be ready, because after the opportunity, then we will share a short information about how to make that things happen based on the legal framework business license. Then after that, we move to speakers from the Belarusian, and we come back again to the Indonesian speakers. Yeah, of course, after Pak Marpaung, we will show about how the document about the MOU. Yeah, then Pak Marpaung, for the next, please share Pak Marpaung vision and maybe also about the opinion, about the view about the mining business in Indonesia and related to the mining investment, and also supporting services related to the mining activity. Please, Pak Marpaung, the time is yours. 15 minutes, Pak. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Clear. Okay, thank you.
Mr. Tito. Good morning for all our friends in Belarus and in Moscow. And good afternoon for those of you in Singapore and Jakarta. My name is Marpong. I'm the chairman of Jakarta Mining Club now, but used to be work for the government in the Ministry of Mines and Energy. And I retired about 10 years ago. And I used to be a director for coal and also National Chief Mine Inspector at that time. Ladies and gentlemen, actually Jeffrey already covered so much material that I'm going to deliver. But anyway, I'll try to make it, if there is any gap that I can fill in. So let me start first from saying that around 90, I would say 95% of mining operation in Indonesia are open pit. Yeah, what does it mean? Mostly we are operating in a shovel truck mode. Yeah, it's not like the one if you go to Germany or some mines might be in Russia or in other part of that area. They might use a belt conveyor, track line and everything. But I would say in Indonesia, all the open pit are mostly mining by combination of shovel and truck. So back in 2000, sometimes I think in 2006, when I was the director of coal, a team of delegation from Belarus, I think it's what's a Bela truck at that time, come to my office and introducing their truck at that time, that their Belarus also produced big truck. So, and then we arranged at that time to meet some of the mining owner in Jakarta and introduce the Bela truck. Yeah, but I don't know how far they go, and because by the 2010 I'm getting retired. Let's start with the coal now. For this year, 2021, Indonesia will produce around, I believe, around 550 million ton coal in 2021. And in 2022 forward, there will be around 600 million ton, yeah, 600 million ton coal. So if say the stripping ratio of overburden to coal or the dirt is 1 to, let's say, 7, yeah, because now we have more and more deeper coal nowadays, yeah, since we already operated and produced it nearly 25 years now. So let's say 1 to 7. So the dirt or the overburden that we have to remove around 4 billion BCM. So we need a lot of truck for that. Yeah, we need a lot of truck. There is a lot of capacity that or chance that for the Bela truck to get in to take part of this operation. Yeah, that's only mentioned about the dirt, the overburden, not to mention the coal itself. As I mentioned, 550 million ton in a year. Also, they move it from the stockpile in the mines to the jetty. Yeah, the jetty can be directly go to the vessel, overseas vessel, or for the barging. Yeah, so there will be also we need another type of truck. Yeah, from the mine pit into the mine stockpile or washing plant. In some area they have washing plant. Yeah. And then from mine stockpile, also they have a big truck for the coal carrier from the mine mine stockpile into the jetty, to the harbor, before it goes to the barging along the river or directly to the vessel, big vessel, to overseas. So in Indonesia now we consume around out of 550 million ton per annum, around 400 million ton of them sell overseas. Yeah, sell overseas. Why I mention this? Yeah, because if you're coming to Indonesia for business, for sure, the most of the coal are the consumer for that. It will be guaranteed that most of them will be for export to overseas buyers. Yeah, but around 150 of them will be consumed locally or domestically. That will be about the coal. Yeah, that will be about the coal. So I believe still a lot of chance that the Bella truck could enter into the Indonesian mining operation. Yeah, but of course, I don't know. You might have the expertise on how to sell and also the marketing strategy of that. Or might be Jeffrey will advise you with that. Another thing is, other than coal, we also produce mineral. Yeah, copper and gold. Yeah, we have a Freeport here, quite big. Yeah, Freeport is about 250,000 ton per day. Yeah, per day, 250,000 ton per day ore. So the overburden will be around one stripping ratio will be 1 to 3. Yeah, 1 to 2 or 1 to 3. So 250,000 ton per day times 365 days in a year, quite big number of volume of ore removed from the mine site into the crushing plant. Yeah, and they use also big truck, the big truck. Another big mine also we have Aman Mineral, which is around 160 million ton, is 160,000 ton per day ore production in Lombok, in Nusa close to Bali. Yeah, and another one is Merdeka Copper in the East Java. Not to mention nickel. We are now the biggest nickel producer in the world. Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't know. Yeah, the government's already been banned from the export. So mostly now the nickel we consume it now domestically. Yeah, and other than that, we have also tin mines around Bangka Belitung, but mostly we use dredging for that. I don't know whether Belarus have the technology of dredging technology. And now we start also for lead and zinc. We start now lead and zinc in some other places, like what Mr. Jeffrey said, that we have about 14 to 17,000 island, yeah, and a big island of that, and very active volcano around that. So mineralization is very big, yeah. And since this country also now a lot of construction infrastructure for construction of infrastructure, limestone, we consume a big volume of limestone for the quarry from the limestone for the cement factory. Yeah, as you may aware also that limestone quarry are open pit, so they use a lot of also shovel and truck. Yeah. I think this last year we produced around 38 million ton cement. Yeah, 38 million ton cement, and we expect in 3 or 5 years to go, that will goes up to 100 million ton per annum cement. Yeah, and about 80% of the aggregate is limestone, and the limestone is transported from the limestone quarry to the cement kiln. Yeah. Okay. There would be some of the that I mentioned about this, and especially our friend from Singapore mentioned before we start this webinar that the consumption, that the power buying of mining company for tire, it depends on the price of coal. Yeah, but not that to be exactly, because in every kilometers distance, they have to change the tire. Yeah, because I know that when I was a director for coal and mineral back before 2010, we have a big problem of the how to get some of the Michelin tire at that time for the big truck. Yeah, for the big truck. So this country we haven't able to produce our big truck tire. Yeah, but and as I mentioned, as I saw in the video before we start this webinar, I saw that Belarus also can produce a tire. Oh, so it might you emphasize into the market slot of big tire rather than small one. Yeah. Another thing might be that I need to deliver to those of you, our friend from Belarus is that this country a very heavy rain country. Yeah, the rain gauge here around 3,000 to 6,000 millimeter per annum. It's a big because I was in Australia when I studied in the New South Wales University. Australia is only 300, yeah, to 500 millimeter per annum. Here in Indonesia, 3,000 to 6,000 millimeter rain gauge per annum. What does it mean? We also use a lot of palm, yeah, any size, kind and size of palm, yeah. Palm here, and also of course pipe. Yeah, I don't know whether you have palm or whether you have a pipe there, but for sure we have a lot of water here. Yeah, and we need to keep dry the mining pit. Yeah, the mining pit. Since I mentioned that our mining is not open cast but open mine, open pit. Yeah, pit. Other than that, as I mentioned, that this open pit mining is that we have a lot of any support technology that we need in the surface. Yeah, for instance, tower lamp. Yeah, tower lamp in the mining pit. Anything related to this, we need also this kind of thing might be supplied by the technology from Belarus. But might be you already know that Caterpillar, Komatsu, Hitachi, Volvo for truck. Well, we have a lot. They already exist and stable here, and you might need to compete with them and with your own technology and strategy that you can enter into that sort of business. I believe that's the thing that I might able to convey to you, since already been also the Jeffrey already mentioned some of the material, and I don't want to repeat it again. Yeah. Later on we can discuss. Okay. A little bit about the Jakarta Mining Club. Jakarta Mining Club is more into the expatriate club. Yeah. It is about 30%, 35% of the members, the national, yeah, Indonesian guys, but I would say 60 to 65% are expatriate. Yeah, yeah. Mostly we have every 2 months or at least every 3 months we have a meeting. We have a seminar. We have in any other hotel in Jakarta. But right now, for the current last year, since we have the pandemic, COVID pandemic, we mostly run it to the Zoom webinar. Yeah, we welcome any company from Belarus that might be join the Jakarta Mining Club. Yeah, for sure. If you like to introduce and promote your product. Yeah, most of the mining company we invited there. We talk about anything, any topic, but mostly if government issue new regulation, those our friend are expatriate, they really want to know that. So we invite people from the government to explain what is the new regulation and anything policy from the government, from any ministry that related to mining. That's actually the most line up of the Jakarta Mining Club. Yeah. So we are very keen to welcome all the businessmen from Belarus that related to mining to join the Jakarta Mining Club. Later on, I can give to Tito, Mr. Tito Loho, the number that you might contact. That's all for a moment that I can deliver. Thank you very much. Spasibo. Yeah, thank you very much. Spasibo.
Thank you, Pak Marpaung. What very, very clear and complete, yeah, complete information for all of us. Maybe later on can send a question, yeah, from the Belarusian side. But now we want to share things first about the MOU. Yeah, this is the MOU. This is the MOU. MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding between ITTIC, Indonesia Trade Tourism Investment Club, which is this club is managed by the PT Tender Indonesia. And the MOU is signed with the National Center for Marketing and Price Study of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Belarus. Yeah. Here we can see that His Excellency Valeri Sadoko, the Director of the National Center for Marketing and Price Study, and me, myself, as the Chairman of ITTIC, and also the President Director of the PT Tender Indonesia. And this MOU is formed by several articles, which is the exchange of information, the first article. The second article is conducting marketing research activity. The third article is organizing the business event, this one we do it through Zoom. And the fourth article is sharing in publication. Yeah. The fifth article is about the contact person, both from ITTIC, with me, myself, TITO LOHO, and also with the NCS, yeah, National Center for Marketing and Price Study, Miss Evgenia Komarova. Yeah. So the 6, 7, and 8 article about the administration, yeah, about the administration of the MOU, and this is the sign between both of us, between His Excellency Valeri Sadoko from the NCM and TITO LOHO from the Chairman of ITTIC and President Director of Tender Indonesia. This is the MOU that we sign as a legal standing for both of Indonesian and Belarusian to promote more and more the trading. We hope that not only between Indonesia and Belarus, but also maybe Belarus up to enter the East Europe market. Yeah. Okay. This is the MOU. Then any comment from the NCM for the several words, maybe Excellency Sadoko or Evgenia, please.
Everything is clear. I hope that we can use this MOU in order to improve our relationship between Belarus and Indonesia. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Congrats for all of us, because it is already the 4th meeting and we will go to the 5th, 6th with the different focusing industry or whatever. So this MOU is the legal standing for us to move forward. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Excellency, and also of course, Excellency Kolesnik. Do you want to share several words, short words, Excellency Kolesnik?
Okay, I congratulate everyone on the signature of MOU, and I think that this is a good result of our previous work, but we do not stop on this and we continue to work. Our goal is bring business to business in both countries. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Then we move then for the next speaker, still from Indonesian side. Before we move to the speaker from the Belarusian side, we please Bu Syara to deliver a short presentation about how to do business and also to do investment in Indonesia. Bu Syara, are you ready?
Yes, Pak Tito, could you please give me a host first, co-host?
Okay.
Cannot share screen.
Okay, Bu Sarah, the time is yours. Please share about the information and also the steps, yeah, to do the business in Indonesia, to do the investment. Yeah, please.
You can see, Pak Tito, clear ya?
Clear, please.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please introduce myself. My name is Sarah. Before of that, I ask permission to speak to the Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency Mr. Valery Kolosnik, His Excellency Mr. Valery Sadoko, Pak Jeffrey, mohon izin, Pak Marpaung. Okay, everybody. Please introduce myself. My name is Sarah. I am a business license consultant that have been running since 2009 until now. And my company name is PT Amarta Multisinergi. My consulting company focuses on business license consulting services in fulfilling the requirement to participate in tenders, actually. I also help many clients who want to set up a construction service company in Indonesia, from basic legality to the operational legality. Pak Jeffrey and Pak Marpaung were already share about mining in Indonesia. Now I want to talk about the business license focusing for construction business sector. You know, the business license is so very important to running every project in everywhere country. So between Indonesia and Belarus, I think we have to know each other how process a business license before running a project. Both of agree, yeah? Okay. The next slide. Wait. Yeah. The business license services I provide for my clients are establishment of a general company, and then establishment of a construction service company, operational permits in various sectors such as construction, mining, electricity, geothermal, oil and gas, and etc. And I provide for certification consultants such as implementing ISO 9001, ISO 5001. You can call safety management system, and then ISO 14001. Environmental management system, and etc. as needed. And also organizing training for experts too, such as the electrical engineering competency certificate, occupational safety and health construction, occupational safety and health in general, and etc. And but in our meeting, I want to share about how to prepare construction services in terms of legality. Okay. In Indonesia, have two legality steps that you must have to establish a company in Indonesia. Yeah, namely is basic license. After that, operational license. Then you can immediately running your project. Now we talk about basic business license. Basic permit consists of deed of operation. It is mentioned about the number of shares of the shareholders, the amount of authorized capital, company management such as commissioners and directors, and the subfields run by the company, and a decree of the Minister of Justice, and then NIB, or we can call business identification number, which is placed through online single submission or OSS, which includes the necessary permits such as location permit, business permits, principal licenses for industrial company, company registration certificates, custom access, and operational permits according to the field listed in Indonesian Business Field Standard Code, or we can call in here KBLI, KBLI. Okay, now operational business license. Let's know about the operational permits required if the company is engaged in construction. For the example, public construction work, you need you require a construction service business permits, and we can call IUJK or BUJKA from the Ministry of Public Works. Yeah, I will explain about the construction service business license to you later after this one. And then power plant. Yeah, power plant, you need an electricity support services business license, or you can call IUGPTL from the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources. And then mining, then you will need a mining service business license. Then oil and gas, you will need an oil and gas support business capability letter, or we can call SKUP Migas in here. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to set up a construction service company in Indonesia, then you must first know about the 3 types of business entities in the construction sectors. The first, you can see BUJKM. Is the National Construction Service Business Entity whose shares are 100% owned by Indonesian citizen or local company. Yeah, and then you see BUJK PMA. Yeah, is the Foreign Investment Construction Services Business Entity which has merged or joint venture with a local company. But please note that the local company that must be merged or joint venture with the company already has a construction service business license with a large qualification or B1 qualification. And then for the BUJK PMA, the composition shareholder is maximum 67% foreign company and minimum 33% for local company, which already UJK qualification B1. It's very important for shareholder composition, yeah. And then BUJKA. BUJK is a foreign construction service business entity that converts a construction business license here and open a foreign representative office in Indonesia. And you don't need a merger at this time, yeah. Just convert the construction permit from your principal to the National Construction Services Development Agency, or here called LPJKN. Okay, now so you can choose which one company that you will set up here, BUJKN, BUJK PMA, or BUJKA in construction service business entities. Okay. Next, this one is, you have to determine one type of construction service business that you will run here. Are you going to carry out construction service work, or in here called contractor? Or do you want to do construction planning or supervision services? So you can say consultant. And or do you want to run an integrated construction services? In here called EPC. Okay, let us know together about what jobs include contractor, what jobs for consultant, and what for jobs in EPC. Okay, let's check it. Yeah. This one, contractor fields. These contractor fields have been regulated in Construction Services Development Agency Regulation, or we can call here LPJKN, with the number regulation is 03 of 2017. There are any building construction, civil construction, mechanical installation, electrical installation. Electrical installation, this one is only for instrumentation or telecommunication, yeah. And other implementing services and implementing specialists and executing skills. So we check about consultant fields. Wait. Yeah, this one, these consultant fields have been regulated in the Construction Services Development Agency Regulation also, with the number of 04 of 2017. Yeah, wait a moment. And there are any architectural planning, engineering planning, spatial planning, architectural supervision, engineering supervision, spatial planning supervision, specialist consultation, and other consultation. Okay, the next field is for EPC. EPC, integrated construction services, yeah. This field is also regulated in the Construction Services Development Agency Regulation, or LPGKN, with the number of 05 of 2015. And they are integrated construction services for transportation infrastructure, integrated services for water resources infrastructure and facilities, yeah, and then for manufacturing construction, and then for oil and gas facility construction, and then for building construction. Okay, this one is clear. So now let's talk about the qualification of a construction service company. This qualification will determine your ability to carry out work, which is seen from the amount of paid-up capital of the company. Ladies and gentlemen, this qualification of a construction service company are divided from small, medium, and large or big qualification. Have to know, for local companies, they must start from small or medium qualification. This depends on the amount of paid-up capital. However, for foreign companies, either a merger or BJK, they are immediately giving big qualification. Yeah. Okay, this one, yeah, this one is very important. After you know the type of business entity that you are establishing, then you have determined the type of construction business that you will run. Then let us know about the process flow to get the construction service business license. You can see 4 steps, yeah. Export certification. That means you have to prepare employees who have expertise in the construction sector that you will run, and then do the expertise certification, which is issued by the professional association here, which has been accredited by the Construction Services Development Agency, or LPGK. Okay, the next step is step 2. Your company must be a member of a construction company association, which has been accredited by LPGK. Maybe you are familiar with GAPENSI, GAPENRI, Indo, and anything association. So many association. I have a list for this association. You can call if you want, if you need a association company, yeah. And then this is entity certification. This step is the time for all of your company document to be verified by a team of assessors appointed by the Construction Services Development Institute. They assess the amount of capital you have, and then as seen from the latest financial and tax reports, the experts you have, the number of work equipment you have, and the work experience you have run. Yeah, and then the next step, this last step is only to verify your document, such as expert certificate, association member card, and business entity certificate, and synchronization of business field standard code is very important, listed in your business identification number. If it is appropriate, so the construction service business license will be issued immediately and effectively used. And then the you can running the project. Yeah. And then I will inform you about the mandatory certification for contractors. There are ISO management system, safety management system, environment management system, construction safety management system, and so many certifications. Yeah, this one is very mandatory, and still much other certification. Yeah, but this one is must for contractor. Okay, just that's all. Wait. Do your project here, ladies and gentlemen, with easy permission as long as you know how. Thank you. This my number, Salah Mariati. please contact me if you need more detailed consultation. So that's from me. Thank you, Mr. TITO LOHO.
Okay, thank you, Bu Sarah, for the very nice presentation. We get a very nice view that in doing the job, services job, yeah, in Indonesia, you need to get the license, yeah. To foreign company to set the license, you have to be very careful about three things, yeah, about sharing portion, yeah, don't go through because there is a regulation to limit, yeah, the foreign shareholder. And when you join venture with the local company, you also have to be take care about. It's not any local company you can join in. Local party have to get a certain certification. So many foreign shareholders comes and get a local joint venture. They get a wrong one and they cannot go further. So you have to find out what is any negative list, is any limitation about the portion of the share. Second, when you have to find a local partner, you have to make sure what is the criteria of this local partner. Because sometimes they want to do the job, they said that they already set all the legal documents. You find out that, oh my God, you have been wrong even since a beginning. So it is very to put very it's a very common mistake, yeah, by a foreign investor. So but and the rest, Usara can help you, can assist you, yeah, and give the information, share about the knowledge how to set up business here in Indonesia. Okay, then before go to the next speakers, I will over to Mr. Aliakse. Want to say something, Pak Aliakse, and welcome Mas Priyo to the meeting.
Okay.
Thank you, Pak.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Selamat sore to all our Indonesian friends, especially thank you Pak Jeffrey, Pak Mangantar, and Ibu Sarah for very comprehensive presentations. It's very useful for us as embassy and very useful for Belarusian participants of today's meeting. Of course, congratulations because of MOU signing between our two bodies, ITTIC and National Center of Marketing. And I just want to say a few words about Belarusian machinery, because today is mostly we are targeting on machinery cooperation. It's really very promising from our point of view field of cooperation. Because over 60% of all Belarusian machinery are exported. Really, it's very, because of we do not have a lot of energy resources and main national resources. Belarus is an export-oriented economy with well-developed machinery production, and really a lot of brands become a real national brands. Like we know every of them, mostly they are here in our meeting room. Belas manufacturing company producing dump trucks here. Mr. Sergey will speak about this more specific about the prospects of cooperation. We have also here Mr. Vadim Sadovsky from MAS truck manufacturer. He is the representative of this company in Vietnam, who's covering all the region of Southeast Asia. And we do not have today our famous tractor producer, MTW Belarus Tractor. In 2020, more than 50,000 of tractors were exported from Belarus to 50 countries all over the world. And I'm very proud to note that despite of pandemic, we resumed our cooperation with Indonesia. And here we have in Jakarta, we have a very reliable partner, Kabeksinda company. So we can contact you if any questions. You can contact this company, Kabeksinda, and as well. And also Belarus produces special equipment manufacturer like loaders mostly. Amkador company is also here in the meeting room. Excavators, company Sviatovid, harvesters, agricultural equipment, and electric vehicles. Belka Munamash company is also with us today. And all of them widely used Belshino tires. Belshino tires also is one of the largest European producer of tires. And Mr. Kirill is also one of our speakers today. He is from Singapore, but also covers all the region and Indonesia, of course. The companies are ready. The companies are ready to discuss all variants of cooperation, here in Indonesia or in Belarus. And please, just addressing to Indonesian participants, do not hesitate to ask them questions about these variants of cooperation. We are also, as embassy, open for any facilitation of this process. Here in Jakarta, working as usual. And I wish you to all our participants fruitful work. And now I take the floor to our Belarusian speakers. Thank you.
Okay. So this is the, Alexei, you already finished the presentation about the Belas truck, yeah, for the Belas, okay?
Yeah, let them start.
Okay, then we still have two speakers from Belarusian, yeah, from Belarus, yeah.
No. We have Belas, we have Maz, and Beltaya. Three.
Okay. Now it's time for Belas, yeah. Belas, right. Please. Okay. Which one is Belas?
Yep. Thank you very much, Mr. Alexei. Thank you very much, Patito, for giving me a floor. My name is Sergey Zubik. I represent Belas Trucks Indonesia, and it is a great pleasure to introduce the group of our companies and the brand which we're representing. This meeting also, the director of our mother company, Belas APT Ltd, has joined. Please let me introduce Mr. Dmitry, and together we'll be glad to introduce Belas brand in Indonesia. And with your kind permission, let me proceed with the PowerPoint presentation. Please let me know if everything is displayed now on your screens.
We haven't, the screen is no. We still cannot see the screen.
Wait a moment, please.
Please share the screen.
Yeah.
Okay, now we can see it already. You can do the slideshow. Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. We represent Belas brand. Belas is the major manufacturer of the mining equipment in the world. So we were specialized in production of the mining equipment and mostly mining dump trucks. And I would say that this brand is already globally known and already have a good history in Indonesia. So please let me start from the very beginning, our history of our development in the region. So in 2011, Belas APT Ltd was established in Singapore. And this is the distributor of Belas brand in Southeast Asia. The territory of our activity is Indonesia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Thailand, and one country in Africa, namely Angola. Here you can see where the Belarus is located. So I think already after a few meetings, you have known the geography, and I would like just to underline that we are not really far, especially for beneficial business cooperation between our countries. The history of Belarus manufacture starts in far 1948, and the enterprise started the activities as a manufacturer of the vehicles for pit extraction and road construction machinery. And after 10 years of the work, so we already started the production of many dump trucks, where we what we actually continuing to do till these days. The total number of the highly qualified employees at Belarus factory is 12,000 people, and the facility of the enterprise allow production of 2,000 vehicles per year. By the present moment, so we have already manufactured and delivered around the globe more than 145,000 trucks with payload capacities starting from 27 metric tons and up to unbelievable 450 tons. Here's a map of the supplies for Belarus products around the globe. And if we're talking about the Asian region, we have long cooperation with such countries as China, Mongolia, Indonesia already, India, and others, Vietnam as well. The main product of Belarus plants is rigid dump trucks, which start from 30 tons, and by adding 15 to 20 tons each time, you can find a suitable model of the corresponding payload capacity. Up to 450 ton dump trucks, which was manufactured in September 2013. This Belarus 75710 with payload capacity of 450 metric tons, which was already registered in the Guinness World Record book as the dump truck having biggest payload capacity and dump truck with the largest volume of the dump body. So far, this record has not been beaten by any manufacturer in the world. Apart from the rigid dump trucks, we also produce the trucks for difficult conditions of operation, articulated dump trucks, and some special vehicles for metallurgical industry. By now, we have already realized a number of projects in Indonesia and started the deliveries of our equipment since 2012. And by the present time, has already delivered 74 mini dump trucks with different payload capacities, starting from 45 metric tons up to 150 metric tons. Our major clients by now is widely known, the biggest coal producer, state-owned company, PT Bukit-Asam, PT Trust, which is part of the Bangpoo Holding with headquarters in Thailand, and PT Dharma Henwa, which is also part of the holding Boom Resources. In order to be closer to our clients and to arrange and facilitate the quick reaction for the needs of our clients, in 2018, we also established the company in Indonesia, which name is PT Belarus Trucks Indonesia. And our company is in charge for arranging all the service activities and technical and service support of our clients. And as Pa Jeffrey rightly mentioned, that the sales of the dump trucks, this is nothing actually for further developments. So in order to have the future in these markets, so we must guarantee the availability of quick service supports and availability of the spare parts. In order to have and in order to guarantee this to our clients, we have already organized the bonded warehouse in Singapore with a total value of the spare parts more than $1,300,000. We have warehouse with spare parts in Jakarta. We also established the office and warehouse with spare parts in Balikpapan, and also we have the service team over there, which is ready to react to any call from our clients and ensure that our trucks will be in operation 24 hours a day. There is a brief information about our company and the history of our activities. I would be more than happy to have further discussions with the participants of this meeting in order to have the detailed discussions and to explore further possibilities of our mutually beneficial cooperation. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you for the sharing about the ballast truck, which is already quite a lot, in Indonesia, more than 70, more than 70 units in Indonesia already, and the latest one is in 2020, comes from the East Kalimantan, for the Bumi Resources Group. Okay, before to move to the next speakers, then I want to share something about about what is the MOU that can help to promote the trade. Okay. Let me share slideshow first. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. Okay, just a shot. Export to Indonesia. We have two digital portal. We call it as the IndoExport.id, then Indobuyer.id, supported by the ITTIC, Indonesia Trade, Tourism, and Investment Club. Okay. So basically, we are the Tender Indonesia. The company Tender Indonesia is since 2000, deliver the online project information from the oil and gas, mining, infrastructure, petrochemical, power plant, agro and fishery industrial, and also heavy industrial. We deliver all the project online, tender information online for almost 24 hours a day. We do it through to our members, suppliers, contractors, and manufacturers, including some companies like Belas, something like that. And we do it with online, mobile, and through the PC version. Okay, now we know that at the 2020 investment to Indonesia is about 826 trillion rupiah, almost 61 billion US dollars, and also import various goods annually about 171 billion US dollars. Of course, this one including the many units of the Belas, imported last year, 2020 must be. Okay. Our mission is we provide market access for overseas company to Indonesian market using digital platform Indobuyer.id. Our mission is Indonesia, when do import, we hope that Indonesia can import the better things, better goods, better price, better scheme, and better delivery. Something like that. So we use the digital platform Indobuyer.id. The Indobuyer.id, the platform for member overseas company. It helps you quickly find and match potential Indonesian B2B buyers database, up to 10,000 rep now, and almost always updated. B2B, so not to consumer, not buy one, but buy at the bulk. B2B, by using artificial intelligence support, we call it as a robot buyer. So now all artificial intelligence using, now we call it as robot buyer. The benefit is be our member, and you do not need to visit Indonesia to find the credible potential buyer, especially during the COVID-19. Yeah, you don't have to come. Yeah, our service is also covering import supporting services such as logistic, import legal permits, trade financing, etc. Yeah, okay, this is benefit. Okay, you can see these are three things that we made for Indo Buyer and also later on for the IndoExport.id. Over more 10,000 importers, the database in Indonesia, using artificial intelligence to help you. And we also have our one-stop services, including the legal permit, importation, legal paper, custom duty for forwarders, and etc. Yeah. So how the artificial intelligence help you? What is the definition of the artificial intelligence, the robot buyer by the Indo Buyer? Yeah. Okay. How to use? You have to register online through the website. Then your account will be activated. After having the account, you can manage your profile, including set and save your product category in the system, in the robot system. You put your company ID, you put the name, the email, the PIC, etc., and choose the category. And then our artificial intelligence will automatically match your product with thousands of business contact, B2B Indonesian buyers, importers. This contact number is added and updated time by time. It's growing database. It's a live database. Yeah. Okay. This looks like. This is in the website, Lex. You just do the new registration. Yeah. Then you will get the username and password, and you do the sign in. Then you will find a profile. Make your company profile. You put your address. You put your company name. You put the numbers, website. Yeah. And then this one is very interesting. We will offer you the option to choose your company profile category. Choose your category: heavy equipment, agro equipment, CCTV, construction, and there are subcategory also. You choose a category and then you choose subcategory and save and submit, and your product category is ready. For example, this one category tender Indonesia, the commercial category is construction, machinery equipment, mining equipment, oil and gas equipment. As you wish, you can choose. Suddenly, yeah, then suddenly, after you choose your category, you set your category, then suddenly, if you click the category, you can see the blue one, I choose it, and suddenly all the counterparts, all your prospect buyers, all your prospect clients will show up. This one is using the artificial intelligence, using the robot buyers to process all the data that we put in, yeah, because we in Indonesia know better who are the prospective buyer for you. So no more need to search the category. No more need. You just click, you just wait. Yeah, click and automatically get tagged to the potential buyer category. That's everything. You put in the blue one, you click here and you get this matching category Indonesian buyer. If you put the mining one as your product list, then there will be a different category will show match to the mining equipment. If you put in oil and gas equipment, suddenly all the category, all the Indonesian company who needs your products will show up. It depends. It depends on when you put your category in your profile. So all the data will switch to your matching need. Yeah. So this one. Let's say you put the oil and gas. You put the oil and gas. These are the categories ready as a prospective buyer for your product. Then let's say you choose the drilling category because you are selling the oil and gas equipment. Then it's the drilling category, one of the category that match to your product. Then suddenly all the drilling contractors are given to you the list. So you don't have to search in categories anymore. You just set one time for your robot, and then you just click anytime because the database is growing. The database is new and new. Yeah. So this one is our in social media, in mobile version. You can see we are very actively. Yeah. We have the big network. This one is the mobile version. This one is a PC. Yeah, it's look like that one is on our souvenirs indobio.id. This one is the website, and okay, this one is a website. Yeah, if you put the website here, the first page, at the below of the page, this one is still and the home page. Yeah, and we also provide the exploring opportunities for the news, for download data, for the event information, also for the partnership opportunity, and we offering this one. Our trade services, yeah, general support, supply chain and logistics, finance and insurance, and also legal consultation. So this one is the provided by the ITTIC, yeah, we call it the service as the indobuyer.id. So this one, how we serve. And later on, we also will have the indoexport.id, still in under preparation, will be launched soon. So this event is the soft launching for the indobuyer.id. Hope can help our fellow, our business society, Belarusian business society, to do the business in Indonesia in a smart way using the artificial intelligence robot buyer. So no need search. You just click, you just set, and you just wait. All the opportunities come to you. Okay, that is I want to explain how that this is the support that we can give following the MOU that are signed today. Thank you. And then we move to the next speakers. We will have the Indonesian speakers, yeah, from the Kota Minyak, also of the one of the engineering company. Pak Arsono, are you ready? Pak Arsono?
I'm ready, Pak Tito.
Okay, then you can start. Then after Pak Arsono, we will have the Belarusian company. We will have the Means automobile plant, and also from Bel Tire, Mr. Kirill Surin. Please, Pak Arsono.
Yeah, good afternoon, His Excellency, Belarusian Ambassador, His Excellency Valery Kolesnik. Good afternoon, His Excellency Valery Sadoko, Belarusian NCM. Good afternoon, Pak Tito. Good afternoon, Pak Jeffrey Mulyono. Good afternoon, Pak Mengantar Barpaung. Good afternoon, Bu Sarah. Good afternoon, Ali Akse Lachmau. Pak Tito bisa screen-nya bisa apa? Slide presentation saya.
Oh, wait. Okay, Pak Arsono, I am preparing, and Pak Arsono can share a shot about the Kota Minyak first while during I'm
okay.
Preparation.
Yes. Kota Minyak is an integrated supply services and a manufacturing company for oil field and industrial equipment. So we started the company in 1990, Balikpapan, which is a mining and oil and gas town. And Balikpapan is at East Kalimantan. The company has 250 employees. We have offices in 7 cities in Indonesia, from Surabaya, Pekanbaru, Bontang, Jakarta, of course, and Cilacap. Here's the company profile that now we can see on the screen. I have seen the screen now. I can see it now, Pak Tito.
Yeah.
So as you can see, next slide, Pak Tito. Yes, you can see the picture now. So next slide. I have already explained something there. And we are an ISO 9001 company, and also ISO 45001 company. So we have a quality system applied to the company since 10 years ago. We are, like I say, we have a presence at 3 areas. Sumatra, we have 3 offices, Pekanbaru, Duri, and Palembang. In Java Island, we have offices in, of course, Jakarta is our operational headquarters, even though our legal headquarters is in Balikpapan. We have offices in Surabaya, Cilacap, And then at Kalimantan, we have offices in Balikpapan and Bontang. Of course, Balikpapan, as I said before, it is a legal entity register, PT Kota Minyak in Balikpapan, because we first started the company in Balikpapan. Actually, the company name represents an oil city. Balikpapan is an oil city. As I have mentioned before, we have 250 employee manpower. We have warehouses in a few areas, Jakarta, Balikpapan, and Duri. Pekanbaru, actually, we also have a small warehouse, and with inventory well over $2 million US. We also have a workshop, which I can show in the next slide, in the slides ahead. Next, Patito. So, like say, we are serving three major areas: power generation, oil and gas, and general industry. So, we represent a few products from a few countries, reputable product in the oil and gas industry, in the industrial equipment, as well as a few products that we manufacture ours, which we have exported to India and a few countries in South Asia. Now we are talking to a few potential agents in the Middle East. Next. So these are the market segment that we are operating at: petrochemical, building, mining, pulp and paper, oil and gas, power. Next. Okay, in oil and gas, we have in oil and gas, power plant and petrochemical, we have operated a few manufacturing for those kind of industry. So we manufacture a flare system. We manufacture fire suppression unit. So those are the ones that we manufacture. But then we also represent a few products, such as safety relief valve, control valve, and also services. We cooperated with a country out of Thailand to do a catalyst cleaning, which we have worked closely together. But besides of that, we also have a contract for maintenance for electrical and instruments, for a few major clients in Indonesia, including Pertamina, Chevron, as well as this Pertamina Mahakam in Balikpapan. Next. So these are the trading part of Kota Minyak, where we have Faris Engineering, is a safety relief valve. Like I said before, it's one of the premier safety relief valve product in the world. Next is 7 Glocon. It's a control valve, one of the premium control valve product in the world. Next. Then we also work closely with a local gasket and insulation manufacturer, which is a company from Japan, manufactured locally, that we work together. Next. So these are important from Emerson Automation that we work closely together. Also, next. This is a lightning protection system that we work with an American company, namely Erico. So we have many product installed in many area of the market. This Erico. Next is a cable tray that we work with a local manufacturer. Next. So this is the maintenance services that we are offering. We're offering valve repair and maintenance long-term contract for major oil and gas company. We also have automation team to do a automation integration. We are actually a authorized system integrator of three big company in the world actually. One is Emerson Automation. We do PLC for Emerson Automation. We do PLC for Allen Bradley. We do PLC for Snyder Modicon. Like I said before, we have a E&I maintenance contract. These are the control system integrator that we do. We do a PLC panel, human machine interface, SCADA, wellhead control panel, hydraulic power unit, chemical injection, and nitrogen bottle rack. Next. So these are the picture for the hydraulic control system that we have assembled for offshore market, as well as for LNG plant. Sometime we're doing a hydraulic power unit for the big size valve. Next. So these are the certificate of a Snyder and a Rockwell, and the certificate of alliance with AFEFA that we do. So we are authorized system integrator for a control system. Next. These are the flare Internusa, a brand name owned by Kota Minyak. So we manufacture flare tips, flare ignition and control system, and closed ground flare thermal oxidizer. We have exported the product to Vietnam, Malaysia, India. So we also have many client, international company based in Indonesia. Now we are talking to, we have a few agents in Middle East. And we are actually talking to a company in India to do licensing for our product. Next. Next. Oh, so this is a fire suppression system. The one that we have done for a few clients in Indonesia. We have actually our first unit exported to Malaysia, delivered this week actually, as we speak, to Petronas in Malaysia, a fire suppression system for offshore market, offshore platform actually. Next. So this is a workshop picture for our valve repair workshop in Jakarta, in Gresik in Surabaya, the one that we just started. Next. Yeah, these are the automation workshop in Jakarta. Next. Yeah, this is the flare manufacturing workshop in Dadap, which is very close to the airport of Jakarta, Cengkareng Airport. So as you can see, we have a flat tip there at the picture. So I think this is overall the one that I can explain about Kota Minyak. So please let me know if you have any question. So we're actually very interested to look for partner in Russia and Belarus and other part of Central Asia. We have started talking to a company in Uzbekistan, but then we have not heard many news from them since after the March of last year, after COVID, that we stopped making contact with them because of the travel restriction. That's all, Pak Tito, for the time being. Let me know if there's any question. Thank you very much, Pak Tito.
Okay,
thank you very much for attention.
Thank you very much for Kota Minyak already doing the presentation. So we can see that Indonesia not only export the raw material, natural resources, but also have the capability in exporting, the things engineered, especially in oil and gas. We know that many oil and gas equipment are imported, but also Indonesia also can export some of the oil and gas equipment, have the capability, even certified, international certified. And thank you for Kota Minyak to show. And then I also want to welcome His Excellency Professor Atmasu Segaye, the ambassador of the Ethiopia to Indonesia. Thank you for joining. We also have the cooperation with the Ethiopia.
Thank you,
Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, because promoting the agriculture with the Ethiopia, I think we have to do later on with the Excellency Sadoko to promote Indonesia, Ethiopia, and also Belarus to promote the agriculture technology and also lesson to learn, because Ethiopia have done so many good work, yeah, to improve their productivity in the agriculture sector. I think Indonesia, Ethiopia, and Belarus can do the cooperation, yeah, to promote, to share lesson to learn how to increase the productivity in the sector of agriculture. So thank you very much for joining this event. So later on we can do cooperation between 3 countries, Belarus, Indonesia, and Ethiopia, special session.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Excellency. So because Excellency of Professor Atmasu Segaye already here, we please the agriculture technology. Evgenia, any agriculture technology will do the presentation here.
Actually, we've got a couple of companies that really may introduce some of their produce. Perhaps we may give password to Amkador.
Yeah, please do
if it's here.
Yeah, we can hear you. I think because of the Excellency Atmasu Segaye here, I think it's very good now to have the presentation from the agricultural machinery, right?
Hello, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, good day, good morning for all of you. My name is Igor Drozdov. I'm a commercial director of Amkador company. Amkador company there is not only a manufacturer for agricultural equipment as well. It's more famous, one of the biggest manufacturer of the earth moving and construction machinery in the CIS country. The most our products, this is front wheel loaders, motor graders, dozers, forklifts, etc. Also, we manufacture the machinery for the forest industry, like the forwarders and harvesters, different range. One of our branch manufacture also the equipment for the agricultural. This is a grain dryer, silos for storing the grains, and so on, as well as different attachments for the agricultural. And actually, we are interested in cooperation with and looking for some partner in Indonesian market for representative of our interest in the Indonesian market. We have the good tradition of the manufacture as well of the designing products, different kind for different branch of economics. As we have in our structure of our company, our own designer bureau, which able to develop, design the different kind of products for any branch of the economy as well. That's all. Thank you.
Do you have some picture to show, or do you have some short presentation? No.
Unfortunately, have some problem for presentation. I cannot able to show it. Have some problem with the files.
Okay. Okay then. So then we move to another company, Evgenia, Alexei. There is which one to do first? The belt tire, please. The belt tire, the Kirill. You are still mute. You are mute.
Do we have here Kirill Surin?
Kirill, you are still in mute position. You are mute.
I'm muted. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay.
Can you? Oh, okay. So yeah, once again, I would like to thank you for giving us a chance to introduce our company and to who doesn't know it yet, and just to make the key points of our company development, since we have a vast experience in Indonesian and commonly in Southeast Asia. So let me take this opportunity and proceed with the brief company introduction with the presentation. Could you let me know if...
Okay, it's okay. We can see. Sure, you can.
Okay.
You can do the slideshow then.
Is it works?
Perfectly.
Okay. So once again, my name is Kirill. I'm representing the Belarusian tire manufacturer named Belshina, who is producing the brands under their own name, Belshina. I'm delighted to introduce this company because we are one of the largest and the oldest manufacturer and tire companies based in Europe. And since we are aimed and we are designed to deliver to our customers their needs and satisfy their needs and deliver their success in their operation. So let me go through the brief introduction of our company, and you will see how we bringing up development and modernization and everything of our factories since the last 40 plus years. So our company was founded in 1972. And since we already encountered, like, as I said, more than 40 years of experience in tire management. So we do believe that our expertise and our staff and experienced technicians and R&D department and sales would be delighted to and contributed to our customers, end users and dealers to make them our cooperation in a more advanced level. So the factory itself comprised of 4 divisions, 4 plants. So there is a mechanical plant, industrial tire plant, PCR and TBR tire plant, and OTR tire plant. This structure was developed by the factory, by the management, to maximize and optimize our production process. So each division is in charge and in position to develop their own technologies, their own structure tires, since there is a big range of tires in our portfolio. So this, as I said, we have 4 divisions, so it gives us a chance and the possibility to produce more than 350 types of different kind of tires, starting with passenger car tires for passenger vehicles, and ending up with the supergiant tires up to 63 inches, which is being used in mining sector across the Indonesia and all other countries, and also by such companies like Belas and other world-leading truck rigid and dump trucks manufacturer. Having in mind that we are aimed to deliver the high quality products, the factory has passed all the international certifications and standards. I mean regional standards like of course the ISO and other certification. And for the regional standards like Indonesian SNI, Indian BIS. Of course, we have the E-mark from European standards, and also like other countries like Metro Brazil and etc. And also we are the full member of European Tire and Rim technical organizations. In the current times, the Doshina, I would like to emphasize the point that in current times, Doshina, I would say, is fully equipped with the state-of-art equipment produced by the global manufacturers, global companies, who are head offices mostly, and companies based in the Europe. So you can see in the slide picture. So there's such reputable and world famous tire equipment producer like a Troyster, Constructor, Viper, Hoffman, and Commerier Call. There's all this equipment the Doshina is obtaining and using from these companies because our aim is to get the high quality product, high quality tire, and since these companies are the leading companies in the tire equipment spheres, so they provide us the equipment and also sharing the technologies and everything for the development and introducing the new tires. So Doshina itself have the extensive network, global network for promoting the tires, so covering like all continents, almost all continents, like the South America, North America, Africa, Australia, of course the CIS countries like Russia and other CIS countries, and of course the presence of Singaporean office in the Singapore is covering the Southeast Asia countries, including Indonesia. So throughout our experience, like in sales and after sales, Doshina established long-term cooperations with many companies, reputable, the local companies in Belarus, local companies in CIS countries, along the global worldwide manufacturers, rather the Belarusian or Russian or Indonesian and so on and so forth. So back to the introduction of the last truck, and also my colleagues from the mass trucks. Doshina is being the original OEM supplier for these companies, like for more than 30 years, I would say, right? And also being the OEM supplier for numbers of Russian producers, like the passenger car tires producers, and heavy equipment like KAMAZ and Cross, and as well. And also like we've been the OEM supplier for the Caterpillar, for Tracking the Group, for the Caterpillar dealer in Indonesia. So back to our history of the company presence in Southeast Asia. The whole factory in Southeast Asia, if we keep talking and keep sharing our experience in Indonesian market itself, we come to the point that we have to find the key drivers for the promotion, for the drivers for our factory, and also, like, if we say the common economy, common sector, mining sector in Indonesia, and not only Indonesia but all other markets, because back to our history, our main product was bias tires, but currently keep up with the times, like the modern trends and modern lines, downstreams of the mining companies and contractors, and they're bringing up the modern enhanced technology of using the radial, all steel radial tires, especially in OTR segment of tires, because it makes the contractors and end users to help to reduce the fuel consumption, and also to get the better performance and achievement of the tire, which reduce the cost per hour and make the contractors generate more success for the company, profit and margin itself. So keep an eye on these trends, and following the modern trends, Belshina also by having researching and development department and also market and research department, they are introducing the new generation of tires. So Belshina itself was introduced the first generation of tires in 2008. Then the second generation was introduced around 2013. And the latest one, which we keep our thoughts and keep our mind on the tires. I will keep our minds on these products, which will give our customers the most satisfy our customers in a good way, in order to achieve the best performance of the tires. So Belshina have invested in developing their own technology and equipment since 2013-2014, and these projects, we have three projects, which is two of them already done, and one is still in the processing, but I mean adapting the technology to the Belshina factory, and to bringing up this new generation of tires. So these tires, the three projects, is designed like for three groups of tires. So industrial tires, this is the most rapid and more rapidly grows market share, like in Indonesia as well, like 25-inch for different kind of machinery like loaders, graders, dozers, articulated dump trucks, and so on and so forth. And the second group is truck, PCR and truck and bus tires. This group is more since we are most in the sphere in the mining sector, so we're mostly focusing on our most target is the OTR tires rather than PCR and TBR. But since we do still have some products which are being used by our customers in Indonesia, and also these products are constantly being improved by the factory since they are investing and since they are developing these markets in the technology. So just brief, like common understanding what is happening around the factory and what is our new product is. So the investment strategy and was designed and was able us to introduce the new rubber compound receipts for our OTR tires, which provides a good level of adhesion, and also to obtain the performance of the tires, and also to increase resistance to damage, to punctures and chips, and so on and so forth. This is our new tires, which we been introduced lately in 2018, and up to now, we have already tested some sizes in Indonesia, and we are hoping in 2021 we already got the some projects with these tires. The customers were satisfied with our testing results, and they're expecting to ask for delivered tires like recently. So as I said, yeah, there is the three divisions, three directions of our investment program. So it's like industrial tires, including agriculture tires, truck and bus, PCR and truck and bus tires, and of course the OTR tires. So this was the brief introduction of the Belshina factory itself. So I would like to highlight the key points. So we are still in the market, in the world market for our traditional markets and also like the new markets. And since the Indonesia is our, I would say, the traditional market already, since we've been having the presence here more than, I think, more than 15 years or so. And this, the new program, the new strategy of Belshina will let us to deliver the high quality and reliable tires to our customers, because we are, as I said, the market trend changed. So we're changing from bias tires to radial tires, and we are keep our hand on the pulse of the market trends. And just for the guests, I would like to also introduce the company, Beltire Asia Private Limited. This is the Singaporean-based company, which is the branch of Belshina Belshina factory distributorship network in Southeast Asia. So it's fully Belshina is possessing 100 shares in our capital, and we are the only one company authorized to represent the Belshina brand tires in the, Southeast Asia and in Indonesia itself. So our office covering the more than 13 countries across the Southeast Asia. And establishing of our office here let us not only to bring the quality product, but also keep tracing, keep tracking, and understand the needs of end users to maximize our tire performance by doing the constant technical inspections and surveys of the operations, bids and customers on every region of our coverage with our company. And our customers will, satisfied with the level of technical support and level of existing sales and after sales support. But of course, the last year shows that this pandemic is a bit slow down our plans for the traveling across the Asia and also visiting our customers in Indonesia. So even having the numbers of our authorized distributors in Indonesia, we are still open up for new contributions and new companies, because we are pretty sure that our current establishment and current level of development of the tires, tire management and quality and sales and technical part are enough to bring the required and the estimated result, I mean, the estimated hopes of the end users, which is like maximizing tire usage of tire performance. So like having this vast experience in the across the Asia, our partners, Indonesian and not only Indonesian, like Trakinda, Citra Paratama, Buma, Indra Utama, and Kobik Sindas, still some of them with us, some of them are not. But we are expecting, as I said, we're expecting to find the new companies who are in the field of mining sector and who is interested in establishing long-term cooperation. So thank you for your attention. This is the introduction, a brief introduction of our company, of Velshina brand tires.
Okay, thank you.
If you have any question, don't hesitate to contact me.
Okay, thank you for the nice presentation about the Velshina and also about the Bel Tire PT Ltd in Singapore branch and the distributorship. Okay, then we move to the last speakers. Yeah, last speaker from the Belarusian company. It's called MAS. Yeah, MAS is a bus and truck. I saw the video how the truck can do the race. Yeah, in the video, in the promotion video. I think that we will have the speakers, Mr. Vadim. Alexei, is it true that Mr. Vadim Sadowski, you are still on mute?
Mr. Vadim is here, yeah?
From MAS, yeah, MAS bus and truck, yeah. Okay, please. Where is Vadim? Vadim, where is?
Some problems with internet, but maybe he will join us later a bit. Let me check.
Vadim Sadowski. I can't see. Not yet, yeah. Okay, then we open just any question. Maybe any party from want to raise question, maybe to Pak Jeffrey or Pak Marpaung or for Bu Sarah or Pak Arsono or vice versa. Please then.
I hope Mr. Vadim Sadowski will. Yeah. And just maybe a few words about MAS company. It's really our national brand. And this year he supplied for Indonesian Army Forces and also wanted to find a reliable partner in commercial vehicle field in Indonesia as well. And except trucks, the company produces small buses, commuter coaches, city buses. And all in all, in 2020, Belarus exported 6,000 trucks to 50 countries all over the world. Okay, Mr. Vadim tells he is almost here. He needs one minute to cope with his internet problems.
Alexei, I just wondering about any electric vehicle bus produced by the Belarusian company. Electric vehicle.
Yes, it's a very new and very promising field of cooperation. We have here Belkommunmash holding company, BKM, and it's not very big company, but these products, electric vehicles, are now very widely exported from this company, exported to different countries, and we also have a right wheel bus electric vehicle, and it was this year in 2020 it was introduced to Jakarta authorities, to Jakarta governor as well, and maybe in future this cooperation could be with Transjakarta company as well. Yeah.
Okay. What is the company? B what? BKL?
BKM. I think they are here. They are here in this meeting room. I'm not sure if they are ready with the presentation.
I think that they're ready with the I don't think that they're ready with presentation, but they're present here with us. Perhaps they could tell us a couple of words about themselves if they can hear us, because we see their logo, but we don't know if anybody is present.
Vadim is already here. Vadim is already here. Maybe Vadim can start first, yeah, for the
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everyone. Sorry if my internet is today's very bad in Vietnam.
Oh, you are in Vietnam.
Okay. Yes, I'm in Vietnam, yes. Let me open my presentation. Maybe internet will be working right now for 5 minutes. Do you see my presentation, yeah?
Yeah, we can see it. Right.
Okay, okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Vadim Sadovsky. I am official representative of Minsk Automobile Plant in Vietnam, also including Asian countries. Let me start. Minsk Automobile Plant is one of the largest manufacturers of vehicles in Eastern Europe with more than 75 years of history. Over the years of operation, our enterprise, we have managed to develop and produce hundreds of vehicle models and modification, which are in demand in various industries, not only in the Republic of Belarus, but also in many foreign countries. As you see on this slide, when we produce our trucks and buses, we use almost on European, American, and high quality Chinese companies, such as Weichai, Allison, Mercedes, Vapco, and so on. The range of our trucks includes tractor heads, lorry and medium tonnage vehicles, dump trucks, off-road vehicles, and chassis for installation of various specialized equipment such as crane and firefighting equipment. In total, MAS produced more than 500 modifications of various vehicles, including trucks with right-hand steering. One of the main directions of our company is producing modern European city low-floor buses. At the moment, the range of buses including more than 100 modifications. One of the latest model of 2020 year is the low-floor electric bus, corresponding to modern global trends in the field of passenger engineering. In the short term, the MAS plans to design and produce bus with right-hand steering, also electric bus. In this connection, MAS is ready to consider cooperation with Indonesian companies that will be interested in a modern bus adapted to the requirement of the Indonesian market. In order to stretch our position in the market of Asian countries, we started operated a joint assembly enterprise called MAS Asia in Vietnam. Thanks to the high level of industrial cooperation, we managed to ensure the full development of the technological process of vehicle production, which made it possible to organize assembly mass vehicles with the high quality standards and requirements of technical regulations. These some photos of our factory. Our cooperation with Vietnam partner allowed us in 2020 increase sales in Vietnam, as well as to sell the first bench of trucks to Cambodia and first bench of special purpose trucks to Indonesia. In addition, we're currently working to increase the level of localization to 40%, which in the future will allow us to supply vehicles to Asian countries with zero custom duties. This slide shows the first stage of localization. You can see that right now this company is mainly metal products, such as production of platforms, subframes, some cabin welding, painting cabin, and production of side protection, so on. A little bit other things such as battery, tires, glasses. The second step of our localization is increase this level. In this case of acceptable offer and high quality of the product, we are ready to introduce absolutely any detail in the producing of mass trucks, not only in Vietnam, but also at the headquarters in the Republic of Belarus. We look in any company such as brake system, electric parts, maybe some plastic parts, interior details, anything. We can look anything. In conclusion, I would like to know that the Minsk Automotive plant invites all interested companies to cooperate in the face of a dealer and supplier of components. From our side, we can guarantee you an individual and flexible approach to each partner. Thank you for your attention. This was my short brief about our company. If you have a question, you can ask me.
Okay, so Vadim is produced in Vietnam, so it means that it can go through ASEAN with the zero duty, yeah? ASEAN trade.
Yes. I told that we are right now working about localization to make 40%, to make for zero custom duty. Right now it's about 30%.
Okay, so your target is going to 40%. Okay, then.
Yes.
Then, okay, we still have a little time. Then we open the opportunity if there is a question, especially from the Belarusian side, want to ask something to the here. We see that still Pak Jeffrey still here, or Pak Marpau still here? Pak Jeffrey is still here, and Pak.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, if there is any question, then can ask shortly, please. Okay, is there any question maybe from the Bellas or from the Bell Tire regarding the mining or Vadim?
No, I don't have questions. I will today search your site in the buyer.id, and maybe if I have a question, I will send a message.
Because of that, BKM also already here and just write something in the chat. So BKM, can you introduce your company or your electric vehicle buses, electric buses, BKM Holding, when we're in a short way, please. BKM, can you listen?
Hello, everybody. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Just please a short explanation about the buses, especially if you have the product for the electric buses.
Yes, we have products for Indonesia market. We recently produced a right-handed bus. Right now it is in England, just doing some tests there and got certificate for English market. And so we can well, I think that for the maybe in future, I think maybe in the latest this year we can bring it to Indonesia just to show it to Indonesian people, Indonesian cities. And so I think that we can start from this. We have different types of electric buses. We have 9, 12, and 18 meters long. Also, we have trolley buses, and also we have trams for the markets to represent our product.
Okay. Thank
For
you.
more information, you can visit our webpage that I just sent the link, so you can see there, and if you contact us, whatever you want.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. We can see the link of the website, the bkm.by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, BKM. Because now Indonesia is very, very rush in doing the electrification of the vehicle, yeah, especially buses. Pak Priyo here, Pak Jeffrey, Pak Marpao, Pak Priyo is very advanced in grouping, yeah, for the anything related to the electric vehicle, yeah. And also, Excellency Atmasu Segaye, want to deliver short speech, some message.
Okay. Thank you very much. One for this electric vehicle. Well, it's very important for green energy. I don't know whether the Belarus, whether they think to assemble such bus here in Indonesia. Just it would be much simpler to assemble it here. Just bring the different parts and assemble it here or in any developing country, so that they can easily, those people in developing country can easily be accessible. I say this one from the experience of my country in Ethiopia. Most of the time, our country, Ethiopia, prefers companies just to assemble their car or bus there. So I don't know whether they have this plan. The other one is, this is a very good opportunity, I think, as Mr. Tito mentioned earlier. We can join 2 or 3 embassies can join together from Europe, Africa, Asia, and we can at least arrange such kind of virtual meeting in order to introduce our products for investment. This is a very good opportunity. I think in the future we have to think to join hands with African ambassadors, Asian ambassadors, Europe ambassadors, so that we can use this technology in order to introduce different items and also to show or to inform to our investors and traders the different opportunities we have here in Asia, in Europe, and in Africa. This is what I would like to mention. Otherwise, really, I appreciate and I would like to thank Tito and also the Belarus ambassador. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency Atmasu Segaye. Yeah, Evgenia, we just get a very, very enlightenment message from the Excellency Professor Atmasu Segaye that we can collaborate later on between continents, not only between 2 countries, but we can more countries, more continents. We can develop the communication, the interaction. Because of what? Because of now the technology, communication, virtual meeting, it's now allowable. Yeah, very, very practical. So I think what we do today is some breakthrough. Yeah, thank you for the support, Excellency, and also thank you for the support from the NCM. I think we get the breakthrough, yeah, for the next meeting. Okay, thank you. And now time already 16:30. Yeah, we have to end our meeting today, and maybe we get to have the short closing remarks from the. We want also to listen maybe from the Indonesian Embassy. Is there still on Indonesian Embassy in Moscow? Indonesian Embassy in Moscow. Is there somebody there? Indonesian Embassy in Moscow. Oh, okay. Then if they're not standby, then we want to listen for the short closing remark. Yeah. First from the Excellency Sadoko from NCM, please.
Yes, I would like to add something very important. Our center, in accordance with decision of our government, is operator of World Exhibition Expo 2020 in Dubai. In this case, I think for us, for two sides, very important to coordinate, to organize meeting with the government delegation, with the business delegation in Dubai. Belarusian national stand is very, very big, and all companies from Belarus represent own product and so on, so on. In this case, I think we have to organize meeting in framework of Expo 2020. Okay?
Thank you, Excellency.
Сейчас я обращаюсь к белорусской стороне, уважаемые участники. Пожалуйста, проследите, чтобы на презентациях ваших предприятиях были не только заводские презентации, производится продукция такая-то, такая, но чтобы были презентации, где наша техника присутствует, где она работает и так далее. Я думаю, что это будет очень важно, потому что весь мир будет участвовать в течение полугода. Планируется 25 миллионов участников, поэтому вот обращаю внимание белорусской стороны. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Excellency. Ansley Kolesnik, still here? Alexei?
Yes, Pak Tito, thank you for today's meeting. It's really very interesting today, new aspects of cooperation, even between three countries already. Thank you, His Excellency Ambassador of Ethiopia in Jakarta. And speaking about our agenda, we just held the 4th online bilateral meeting since August 2020. Very good tempo and real good, great interest from business companies from both the countries. We'll move forward our cooperation. And we signed today the MOU between ITTIC and National Center of Marketing. And Mr. Tito promoted its new digital platform, Indonesian buyer, yeah, and indobuyer.id. And for our Belarusian companies, I will speak in Russian. Уважаемые коллеги, посмотрите, пожалуйста, на вот эту вот новую платформу, насколько она будет нам полезна. И зарегистрируйтесь, пока это, насколько я знаю, бесплатно. И поэтому надо максимально попробовать присутствие свое там, значит, обозначить, да, и будем надеяться, что этот робот, который там будет искать партнеров, будет работать хорошо и найдет всем партнеров. Thank you very much for today's meeting and everybody for active, fruitful work and keep going together. Thank you.
Thank you. And for Excellency Atmasu Segaye, and also for the NCM, for Excellency Sadoko, and also Excellency Kolesnik in this case for the Aliaxe. I think we will have the next 5th meeting Indonesian Belarus, and the second meeting with maybe the third meeting with Indonesian Ethiopia. We will gather together, 3 countries. We will take maybe we'll try to figure out about focusing about the agriculture, because Ethiopia is very good in producing agriculture. Indonesia is also an agriculture country, and Belarus have the certain technology and equipment to support the agriculture. Maybe we can introduce the agriculture, sharing stories, sharing experience, how they promote each country promoting the agriculture, because now food is very, very important.
Shall I comment one thing?
Okay, please.
As you said, agriculture is very important, especially for Ethiopia. Almost it is the backbone of Ethiopian economy. But we are using traditional agriculture. You know, we don't have machineries, and we use ox still. So these machineries are very important for Ethiopian agriculture to increase productivity. So our technologies or our traditional practice is very labor intensive. So really we need different types of farm machineries, heavy and small machineries. Definitely this type of virtual meeting and introducing this type of machineries for Ethiopia is very important. I'm looking forward for that virtual meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Excellency. So we get the next topic already for the next meeting. We can make arrangement of the date later on. We can do it. We can communicate later on. And thank you for all. Thank you to participate in the 4th Indonesia Belarus Business and Trade Meeting 2021. Hope all of you are always in good condition and hope that we can proceed. All what we are talking about here become more progress for all of our business. We can on our camera because we were going to take a picture. And also thank you also for the Honorary Consul of the Belarus in Surabaya, yeah, Pak Utomo, and also from the Ministry of Trade, Ministry of Industry, and also others who already joined this meeting, and also of all speakers, Pak Jeffrey Mulyono, Senior Expert Mining Consultant, and also Pak Marpaung, Jakarta Mining Club, Bu Sarah, and also Pak Arsono from Kota Minyak, and also all the team here in ITTIC. We can see Fernando Relington, Georgina Mika, Bu Sarah Mariati, and also Lely Supratini already here supporting this event. We can have on camera, please. We take a picture. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you for joining this meeting. Also Pak Priyo, Pak Darmawan, and also all speakers. See you next event and hope everybody always in good condition. Also Pak Febri, thank you for joining. Yeah. Okay, see you next time.
See you.
See you. Spasibo.
See you.
Bye, Pazibu.
Spasibo.
Spasibo.
Спасибо.